Hello everyone, welcome back to Staxel. I will be finishing the museum, but I'm literally coming back. This is the exact point where I left off. I just want to find, oh there he is. I want to find this guy, because I think it's him. It'll make sense. Good day. Did you manage to apprehend the beast said to lurk within the forests? A woman, you say? A witch, blonde hair? Oh. Well, this is a surprise. I didn't think to encounter her again so soon after regaining my human form. I was right. My daughter can be a bit erratic at times. That came entirely from her mother. I suppose I should see her. I just hope I'd end up as a butterfly once more. Yeah, because at the end of the last episode, I was talking about how I found... okay, nice. Yeah, I talked about how I found him as a bug and how much of a coincidence it was. Then between filming, I just thought, well, maybe he is the one then. And he was, yay! Okay, now I'm going to go sleep, sort out crops, and carry on building the secret room. Alright, now, hello. I am interrupting myself to talk to you guys to explain what it is that I decided to do here. Because I think leaving these bits blank aren't necessarily needed. It makes a bit more sense if I explain what it is that I'm doing. So, first things first, I decided to move the stairs back a bit. I didn't want to go straight up the stairs, it felt a little bit weird, so I decided to move the stairs forward one. And then this is where the room is going to begin. Now, this is a special little room at the end of the dinosaur corridor. Now, I'm pretty sure most people watching this, I had to go round the bug. I'm going to collect him in a minute. I'm pretty sure most people that are watching understand, that have been to museums, and you tend to find this. You'll get long corridors of features, and at the end of the long corridors, you end up with rooms that have different bits and pieces. So I'm putting the foundation in first. And this is what I said before in these videos. I'm very much a stickler for not scrimping on the background or the underside or any of that kind of stuff. I could, if I wanted to, just make the floor I want and leave the whole thing hollow underneath. With just a few stands to keep it up, to make sure it stays up. But I don't see the point of that. This is a professional building and it would have a solid foundation. So that means I need to spend all my money collecting all of the right bits and pieces to make the foundation. Now, I had to change the size a little bit, mainly because I was slightly out. I wasn't sure what size I was going to do originally, but it's a almost kind of circle, and it is essentially going to be a rather nice little display area. Now we've come to the next day. Obviously, the one thing you're not seeing is the crops, because when it's raining I don't have to worry too much, but when it's not raining every day I have to obviously water the crops, rotate the ones that have grown, use the seed maker, and you know, find the cows because they're constantly wandering off, sort out the honey if I remember, but I always tend to forget the honey. Mainly because it involves making sure that I have the empty jars, which is something else that I tend to forget to buy. So I tend to cut all that out, and you can see that when I come back to this, it's already half of the day is already gone, because that takes quite a bit of time. But it's the same thing every day, and you don't necessarily need to see me doing that every single day. You will, however, see my crops, because once they're all in bloom and they're all kind of halfway grown, It does look quite cool. Now, this I'm going to cut back to myself. Oh, hello. Hey, she came back. Even if he doesn't want to see her, yeah. Oh, nice. I was going to go and see her in a minute. Oh, cool. All right, then. I'm going to carry on with the build. There you go. I just had to add that bit in so you guys could see that she turned up to the village. I wasn't sure if she was going to, or whether I had to go and see her. I was going to finish the building and then have a wander over, but I spotted her and we had a little chat. So that's really cool. So we have her now here as well. I am also talking to some of the other people in the town, but I'm not too frequently because I don't want to be given many more missions while I'm still doing this. I'm on a mission. I really want to get this done, and I've got practically everything I could need to do it. Now you can see I'm going for a full solid wooden floor. I think this is a good idea because I like the stone. It looks kind of the patterned stone looks like a marble design, and I think that looks quite nice. But I feel like a nice wooden floor in its own room actually has a nice look to it. I keep struggling in determining which way to fill this up, and then once I get to a square I'm fine because I'll just go down the square. You see it's getting night time now, and I'm determined I am going to definitely finish this before I go to bed, because then the floor is finished. I don't have to worry doing any more, but it's still relatively early. So I decide I'm going to do a little bit of the wall up the side as well, and this has thrown me because I don't know how I want to do this yet. I don't know if I want to build it out to square or if I want to keep the whole structure round. But you can see part of the floor in between, in the corners. So I may, if I'm going to leave it round, I might have to do another layer of bricks. I'm not 100% sure yet of the final design for this. And as you can see, I'm running out of stone, so I decide to call it day. Oh, hello. Oh, they did say, yeah, when I woke up it said there was an event going on. Is that not her? Shoo. Go away, I'm a ghost. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, look, a maze. Oh, no, a maze. Oh, I'm going to get lost in here. Oh, I can see out that window. Oh, no, I'm already lost. I don't even know what I'm aiming for. Hello. Ooh, hello. No one knows I'm here. It's me. You don't recognise me. Well, this... You made it this far. This is only half the challenge. You still have to make it back out. Oh, God, I should have. Quick, you better head back before anyone finds out I'm here. Okay, and I got some vine. Nice, like a Halloween event. Lovely. Oh, it's got to be round here. Oh, no, yes, I've done it. Oh, I'm not going back in there. Jesus, that was harsh. Okay, well, carry on now anyway. Oh, look, she's out here again. Alright then. But yeah, so... As you can tell, we are in the fall season, and there is like a Halloween event going on. I will be cutting to another point where I think when I also bump into another version of her dressed as something else. But there we go. So we've got the foundations all based in, and I'm now going to raise the wall slightly before I'm going to put anything else in here. I really keep misunderestimating how much equipment I need, so I do have to occasionally pop off and go and buy a little bit more. Again, for the height, the main hallway and entrance is quite large, but then I feel like the corridor that leads down to the dinosaurs should be small. But then the corridor itself with the dinosaurs should be taller. And then the corridor that splits the dinosaurs and this room should be smaller. And then this room itself should be quite a tall ceiling as well, I think. Although the difference between this and the main hall is there's going to be no windows in this room. It will all be explained, and it will all make sense. There you go, you can see. I've decided I want it to be just wood inside the room. And there we go. I'm going to cut myself off here as well, because this is what I was talking about earlier. So this is my crops. This is how it looks. We've got our roses growing. Still don't have anything from those roses, so that's a little bit annoying. But we've got our carrots there, and we've got our raspberry bushes. These are the... I can't remember what they are. I don't have to water the raspberry bushes, so that's all fine. But my sugar beets and my pumpkins are coming along lovely. Look at those pumpkins. They're perfect for harvesting, and it's the perfect time because the Halloween event is going on. And then obviously I have my corn and my oats. Now, I'm a little bit annoyed with the oats because I genuinely thought that they would... I only kind of harvest the top, and then the rest of them grows. You know what I mean? It's like a continual grower. But the corn does that, but the oat doesn't. You can see there, I've got some golden oats and a golden sugar beet. So they're lovely. And this was the section I was talking about. I'm just going to talk over most of this, to be honest. It was a waste of time doing audio in the first place. This is the bit that I was talking about. There she is, now dressed as a pumpkin king, or a pumpkin lord, or a pumpkin emissary. And she basically tells me about recipes for toffee apples and candy corns. And she talks about carving pumpkins, and it's like a big Halloween thing. I really like it. I think it's really cool. It's good that they do this kind of thing within the game. Gives you things to do rather than just worrying about doing bits and pieces. But I think I'm actually going to cut to myself now. Hello everyone, welcome back. This is it. I've put stuff in the bottom room and you can see it from a distance, but I'll show you what it is in a minute. So this is the dinosaur corridor. I do want to raise the ceiling, raise the walls a little bit, and put some windows in. But you can see they've got a couple of fossils down the middle as well. I love this corridor. But this is the room at the end. This is the antiquities room. Now, as you can see, we have ourselves some lovely fine jewellery. And the charter. This is the town charter, if you believe it. It's very, very old, so it's framed and is on the wall, and I think looks absolutely stunning. This is something that is fantastic, and it is a mod. This is a display stand for golden vegetables. Now, I've already got 3. I'm annoyed because I did have cucumber as well, but every time I get a golden vegetable, I will add it there. Here, we have a bobblehead. Now this I found completely by accident, and it was on the air landing ship. Now these tables hold 3, so the more I can find, now I know they're around. I've got 2 tables for the bobbleheads, and then I've got my ship in a bottle, which I got as a reward, and a little bonsai tree that I found in the shop. And this is basically, anytime I complete a mission and I get something like this, it's going to come in here, in the little antiquities room. Now those bobbleheads were interesting because I found it and I had to research, if we're being completely honest, because I didn't even know they were a thing. And I noticed that the wiki explains that there are more than one. Now I haven't looked at what they are or where they are, but in a previous video I've mentioned how you can see a hole in the top of the inn, but you cannot get to it from the inside. So I'm going to go and have a look now and see what's in there. Alright, so I'm going to cut all of that out. You're not going to see any of it. I came all the way up here and I hadn't disabled the protection, so I couldn't actually do anything. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, I don't care. I'm going to put the roof back because the protection is only up to a certain height, so I could destroy the roof, but I couldn't remove anything in here. Alright, so there is a ladder up here because I struggled with that last time. That's why I removed the roof. And then I did see it. I have seen a bobblehead, which means they're all over this village. I just need to look for them. Yeah, there it is. Look. Hey, bobblehead. So we have a second bobblehead now, which will do wonders for the symmetry in the museum, I think. If I can find a way out. I've already forgotten. There was a ladder. Wasn't there? Was it, is it here? Stop trying to put my hammer down. I mean, I can go through this through the floor. I don't really want to. You'll have an hole in his ceiling. It's got to be... Hold on, where is it? Let's look up. Is that it? There it is. Okay. Oh, it's the wall. Ah, there we go. Okay. And we're out. I'm going to go put it straight in. Well, I'm going to destroy the tower to get up here anyway. That means I'm going to have to look through people's houses or just look at the wiki and see if people have found where those bobbleheads are, because I want them in the museum. But yeah, so I would very much like to thank Zabel's Displays, because that is the mod that I used for the display. It basically gives me wall displays and it gives me the display for the golden vegetables. It is a fantastic mod, and they do have another display that I would like that I'm waiting for because it's on the list, but it's not quite there yet. So there you go. This is the antiquities section. If ever I come across anything else for from a mission or anything along those lines, then I will definitely be adding it to this room. Now I have one more room to finish, which is the main hall. I need to finish the displays and where everything is in the main halls, but that will be another video. That will be the last video on the museum construction, I promise. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I love building and designing structures and this kind of thing. If you are enjoying this video, then please go and take a look at my Minecraft series that I have started this week. There is only one video and it just explains what I'm going to be doing in it. So the link is on the screen now. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you again next time.